Hi there. It's been a few months since I've checked in and let you know what's going on as a group. So it's been an amazing journey the last three to 4 months. Last video I made, I was heading off to Sri Lanka, and I took off July 23, and it was Sri Lanka's beautiful. Spent a couple of days in Colombo, the capital. Did some shopping, bought a new helmet for the road trip for the motorcycle tour I was going to do, 15-day tour. Anyway, short story, ride through some beautiful country for a couple of days, get out through a place called Nura, we stayed in Kandy, Colombo the first night at the best hotel. If you go to Sri Lanka, you've got to stay at the Galle Face Hotel, Galle Face Hotel. Number one, amazing. Anyway, out to Kandy. Kandy's a beautiful part of the island as well of Sri Lanka. And the next night we stayed at Nuralaya. Now that's into day three. Day three, I had a bit of an off. I came off the motorcycle. I wasn't going that fast, but the motorbike came to a quick stop and I was bucked in the air, came down pretty heavily, smashed my pelvis, a couple of ribs, 4 cracked vertebrae, blockage into like a artery into the lung, right lung was blocked, tore shreds off the liver. But all that stuff can repair. My biggest thing was not being able to walk. And by the time I landed back in Melbourne, it was the 2nd. I'm going to have a quick look. Yeah, 2nd, Friday the 2nd. I got back into Melbourne in the morning. Was taken straight to the Alfred Hospital, which is a trauma hospital here in Melbourne. And they put their team onto me, head to toe. And they were pretty good. They said, look, we can, because you got the 3 big cracks, we can pin it, then plate it, or we can leave it. I'm a fan of leaving it. If I don't have to be operated on, I don't want to be. Plus, I'm not the ball of muscle I was. So it's just like, okay, let's leave it and we'll monitor it. And hopefully as it repairs and builds the cartilage, it'll come back over the hip nicely. So they elected to monitor, to x-ray me every week to make sure that happens. I was in the Alfred for 8 days, and they found an infection on my right lung caused by that blockage. And they sent me home after that, and it was about 1 week, 2 weeks after that, the infection got worse. I had to go down to the Frankston Hospital, my local hospital, and they put me on antibiotics. I was carrying like a pouch around my waist that would go directly into a PICC line into my heart. Had that for 2 weeks, and then antibiotics, just 2 tablets morning, 2 tablets night. I was on that course for 8 weeks. Anyway, what happened was, the short story about that is the infection receded, but the other shadow that's shown up on my right lung has turned out to be a lung cancer, which is not great news. They think it's the one in the esophagus that has moved across into the right lung. Now, that may or may not be the case. But what I did, because of my biggest concern for me physically was not being able to walk because of the smashed pelvis, I took on foods that were off my normal protocol. So things like eggs, lamb meat, bone broth, cheeses, all the things that would help repair bone, because that was, for me, was priority. So as it's turned out here, they said it would take 12 weeks, and it's just gone week 13. I'm now moving around without any aids to walk with. The first 8 weeks was just wheelchair bound pretty much. So I was in a few hospital trips here and there as the infection went up and down. Of course, the medicos are concerned about the lung cancer. But now that I've pretty much repaired the bones, I can move about again, which is so great. I've been driving for about 3 weeks now. So I can go back to my regime. I know that plant-based whole foods, and just back to yoga and meditation, because I couldn't sit for yoga comfortably sit for meditation for too long. So it's going back into the things I know that work, that stop the cancer growing. I'm not going to feed it. Plus, it's got through winter here in Australia, so Melbourne's about to get some beautiful weather. So it's going to be great to recover fully in that and just plough on, knowing that I can control the cancers that are sitting in me. I can stop them, starve them. So that's a quick update. Sometimes it does feel like it's 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But, that's just the beauty of cancer. Cancer slows you down. And it's not like, hey, life's in a hurry, you can get over cancer like that. Cancer does take time. It didn't come on in a minute. It come on over a period of time. So it's going to take a period of time. But my body caused it. My body can cure it. So that's the game I'm playing. I'm playing to fully recover. That's the update. Thanks for tuning in. But I'm fine. I'm getting around. Life's good. Sun's coming out. Yeah. So that's where I'm sitting. Thanks for tuning in. Catch up soon. Now I've got to turn this off. See you soon.